What other country in the Middle East gives every young person, regardless of their religion or race, the opportunity to attend a university, regardless of their social standing? What other country in the Middle East has accepted the right of minority groups, all minority groups, to live together and exist in harmony? What other country in the Middle East protects the holy shrines of all major religions? Surrounded by nations like Syria, and you can see the sort of things that they have to put up with on a daily basis.
BDS movement, I don't think is that large a movement, but it's quite vocal. It's a very vocal, small minority, but it's taken on a very nasty tone. The chants in the Max Brenner protests on the East Coast include chants to the effect that the chocolate includes blood in it, which is really just another version of a very, very ancient blood libel, anti-Semitic blood libel that has been used in Europe for hundreds of years.
But obviously money is quite handy. And money is one of the reasons why people want to support Israel, because they've got corporations that are profiting in Israel. So you need to keep supporting the Boycott, Divestment, Sanction campaign.
I mean, you only have to go to Israel to see that it is a multi-race country. They invite people from all parts of the world. It is a multi-faith country as well. They have people from all walks of life represented in their parliament. It is the one genuine democracy in that part of the world, and I think it's very important that we show our support for it so that it can actually stay that way.
What amazed me, I suppose, about Israel was the level of democracy that actually does exist there. And it doesn't matter whether you're Arab, Christian, Jew, it's practiced. I was amazed, for instance, to see people from the Palestinian Authority holding seats in the Israeli parliament and holding them proudly. I was amazed to see whole Jewish communities that live within Arab communities that live within the Jewish community. And yes, there are areas of discrimination. Yes, there are areas of difference. Yes, there are times when Israel gets it wrong, but at the end of the day, what real friends do is they recognise when people make a mistake and then they support them.
And as Matt said, that this campaign is bipartisan between the Labour Party and the Liberal Party, and every sensible person should stand with us. And I encourage you all to go out and get a couple of friends to join the Friends of Israel. Unfortunately, this lunatic campaign, which is driven by the Greens, the Socialist Alliance and other lunatics, we have to stand up and be counted.
It's a country that's been a home to the Jewish nation for over 3,000 years. And in those 3,000 years, they've lived alongside Romans, Arabs, Greeks, Christians, Muslims, Turks, and virtually every other nation on earth has been touched or been part of the nation of Israel. It's the only nation in the world, as Steve said, that recognises virtually every religion that all of us follow. I've stood at the Wailing Wall in Jerusalem. I've been to the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. I've walked the ramp up to the great Golden Mosque. The three great cradles of religion are within a piece of land that's the size of Subiaco Oval. And who protects that piece of land, and who protects the other holy shrines that every other religion holds dear? The Israeli government.
Well, the issue is supporting a valid democracy, in Israel being one of the only valid democracies in the Middle East. So it's supporting a good country that does fantastic things for the wider community, does fantastic things for the international community, and we should encourage and support countries to do that.
And people say to me, why are you so passionate about this cause? I'm not a Jew, I'm an Australian. I'm an Australian that was born outside of Australia, but came here and adopted this country. I support Israel because I believe fervently in democracy. I believe fervently in the freedom to choose. Since the day of its rebirth, it's been a beacon of democracy in a sea of discontent.